Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Does it not affect people like you with everything? Because you don't have a choice. You can't unplug. You have to report. You have to dive in. You have to make that deep dive. You have to understand it. You have to report. And you have to sleep with these things and wake up to these things. How does that play with your head? And, in terms of the anxiety levels and the mental health part of it.
Wow. It's been such a part of my life that I feel it's so normal to hear good news, bad news. Doesn't really affect me as much, I would say. I can't really remember something that affected me so much, but there are certain news items, I guess, that, can strike a core. That maybe from a personal experience, you read something, you say it in the news, and you realize it's something similar like that's happened to your life. So I think that more affects me because it reminds me of a painful experience, possibly, that is being relived. That's hard. But let's say, for example, when we talk about the pandemic now, I watch so much of the news on CNN, Philippines, GMA, ABS-CBN, CNN International.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do is, it's almost like, how do you say that? Like, you take out the best parts of it and learn from it.
Okay.
No, I don't really filter. It's almost as if the situation is so bad, I'm going to make sure I tell my family, I tell my friends that this is happening somewhere, so that you need to be more careful.
Right.
Something like that. It's almost like you use it to be able to inform them because they probably don't watch or read as much as you do.
Right.
I think that's what I try to pick up from this whole thing. Like, if there's something new that's confirmed, confirmed.
Hindi kuryente.
Hindi siya fake news or hindi You tell them right away. So, for example, I know that in the beginning, my parents were very against this lockdown and all, and I kept explaining part of the vulnerable sector, this can happen to you. So what I did was, I didn't see them for 3 months. I think I refused to see them because I wanted to be an example to them that you are part of the vulnerable sector, and I'm not going to be responsible because I act like I have the virus. That's how you're supposed to act.
I love that line. I was just talking to a friend of mine the other night, saying that that's how we should kind of act right now. Like, I didn't see my mom for a month. Also, as soon as I flew back, I bought stuff, groceries and all that for supplies, but I never saw her. I never came close to her, and because I wanted to act like I had it. You never know. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to say that's an important thing.
But that's so true. Imagine, can you live with that guilt if you found out that your parents got sick and you were possibly the carrier? I know that's not the intention, but
of course,
it's just best to be careful. Of course, it doesn't save you or me from the virus, definitely, but you're just kind of saving the people who are older than you.
Right.
Because you'll never know. So yeah, that's
well, good for you that you don't get affected from a mental, emotional, anxiety standpoint. But